Open up LinkedIn or scan the business section of any bookstore, and you are immediately buried in advice from tech CEOs and self-help gurus. They offer a stream of platitudes about finding your passion and leaning into vulnerability. This produces a landscape filled with passive figureheads. When things go wrong, leaders hire consultants, delegate core responsibilities, and allow chaos to slowly infect their organizations. If we want to study effective, airtight management, we need to look in the opposite place. We need to look at a supervillain. Victor Von Doom governs the nation of Latveria from behind an iron mask. He is defined by more than just comic book aesthetics. He operates on a rigid blueprint of control and competence. Doom utilizes a system of absolute authority that operates with a precision often missing from modern corporate structures. He turns the abstract concept of leadership into a repeatable, mechanical process. His success is built on the uncompromising execution of specific principles, regardless of how he is perceived by the outside world. Internal mastery is the prerequisite for governing an empire. Doom's architecture begins with the total command of his own capabilities. He possesses a rare dual mastery. He is a peerless genius in advanced science, while simultaneously holding a deep command of ancient sorcery. This interdisciplinary approach makes him difficult to counter. When faced with the Incredible Hulk, an opponent with infinite physical strength, Doom didn't rely on force. He used a subliminal inducer to exploit the giant's simple mindset, neutralizing a monster through technical precision. The engine driving these varied skills is an unbreakable sheer will. He operates with a conviction in his own capacity to solve any problem. At one point, Doom acquired ultimate cosmic godhood. He held the power to reshape the universe, and he gave it up, deciding that being a god was beneath him. Leaders who master multiple, overlapping domains and project this level of ironclad self-belief become difficult to derail. They don't just follow the rules, they rewrite the environment. Isolated genius is useless if it stays in your head. To wield true power, that internal mastery has to be systematized into external operations. While typical executives plan for the fiscal quarter, Doom plans for the decade. He treats reality as a highly structured, long-term strategic game. This tactical map shows how a long-term approach plays out. During the Doom War event, he orchestrated a layered coup in Wakanda to steal their vibranium. He outsmarted King T'Challa by running multiple strategic vectors years before anyone realized the game had started. The operational glue holding those decade-long strategies together is absolute accountability and rigid order. He refuses to delegate his core responsibilities. When Latveria faces a crisis, he insists on returning and fixing the infrastructure himself. Operational culture flows from the top down. Because he refuses to tolerate chaos and sets high standards for his own labor, his entire organization rises to meet that same standard. There is one final layer to Doom's organizational architecture. It is the moral ethos that grounds his entire empire. Under his rule, Latveria operates as a prosperous state. The streets are clean, the crime rate is zero, and the citizens are well-fed. Behind his iron-fisted rule, he exhibits a deep care for the people living inside his borders. This stems from his internal code, the belief that having ultimate capability demands an extreme level of responsibility to those you govern. The acquisition of power is meaningless on its own. True authority requires accepting the daily burden of keeping your people safe and thriving. Victor Von Doom remains an undeniable villain, yet he maintains an integrity toward his role that few modern leaders can match. Compare that to the figures running modern corporations, who gladly accept the authority while dodging the accountability. As Doom demonstrates, power without a sense of responsibility is just tyranny. This pyramid tracks the 4 tiers of Doom's internal and external operations. It begins with internal mastery, builds through long-term strategy and accountability, and rests on a foundation of duty to his citizens. Look at the corporate and political landscape today. Which of these 4 traits do you think is missing the most? Let me know in the comments. Strategic intellect is the ultimate superpower. Next time, we're breaking down another Marvel mastermind who built an entire empire using nothing but pure strategy. No magic and no armor required. Subscribe so you don't miss it.